Prince William has a ball on Rio's Copacabana as he goes barefoot for a sunset game of volleyball, after playing football at the iconic Maracanã stadium ahead of his Earthshot events in Brazil. At full stretch on Copacabana Beach, Prince William could certainly be said to be throwing himself into his trip to Brazil. The heir to the throne was an energetic participant in a game of beach volleyball alongside Olympic star Carolina Solberg as he soaked in the sun ahead of his Wednesday presentation of the Earthshot Prize, the world's most prestigious environmental awards. As he wrapped up his first day in the country at sunset, William joined the team on the beach, saying, "Hi guys, be nice." After removing his shoes and socks, William played for 10 minutes. At times leaping in the air and taking several tumbles on the sand. Ms. Solberg, who runs a local beach volleyball school for disadvantaged children, called the Levante Institute, praised William's skills, saying he had a lot of energy. She added, "He's tall. He can hit. I think he could be really good if he practiced more. I think he was having fun and was amazing to play with him. It was such a pleasure." Earlier it had been hugs and high-fives all round as William celebrated scoring a penalty in Rio de Janeiro's Maracanã Stadium. The royal was joined by Brazil legend Cafu for the visit to one of football's most iconic venues, where they met children learning about the environment and climate change through sport-based organization Terra FC. Back on the beach, when asked if the prince could join her team, Solberg said, "Yeah, for sure, he's in." William rotated positions as he showed his prowess at the sport, with scores of well-wishers cheering him on as he got stuck in, and told his teammates that his height helped. When someone attempted to break him away from the game, he joked, "We'll be here all night, you guys. Talk amongst yourselves." Solberg, who runs a social project called the Levante Institute which transforms the lives of underprivileged children through sport, said that the prince had taken an interest in it. But this was not the royals' only sporty engagement of the day. When the future king first arrived pitchside, he met a group of volunteers from the project using football to connect with young people, and asked them, "My team's Aston Villa. Have you heard of them? You don't have to say yes." William is an avid fan of Premier League club Villa and reacted with surprise when one of the group said they had. On the football pitch, the prince, sporting trendy white £179 sustainable trainers by Portuguese company Mr. Marvis, and former national defender Cafu played against each other in a 3-a-side match testing the skills of the schoolboys from across Rio. Cafu led his side to a 3-2 victory over William and his teammates, but the prince quickly moved on to join a training session with a group of young girls holding cups of water as they dribbled, in a bid to improve their balance by not spilling the liquid. William ended his football drills by taking a penalty against goalie Pedro Henrique, 14, as his teammates chanted his name. When he scored, he was mobbed by youngsters wanting a high five. The 14-year-old goalie said afterwards, "I was scared and nervous but very excited as he was the most famous person to take a penalty kick. I didn't let him score. It was a good penalty." Later, at Copacabana Beach, William arrived to loud cheers as he was introduced to emergency responders who are responsible for keeping people safe as the sea is notorious for its strong waves, steep drop-offs and treacherous currents. They are also responsible for environmental preservation work undertaken on the beach. Rio de Janeiro's beaches are among the most visited in the world, and drowning prevention and safety are an important focus for the city. The prince spent time with representatives from the military fire brigade of the state of Rio de Janeiro, which is responsible for lifeguard and emergency services, and watched a sea rescue lifeguard activation. After walking down the beach, William was shown a variety of life-saving equipment, from oxygen tanks to buoys and boats. The prince took a keen interest in the jet ski on the beach, asking, "How fast does it go?" He continued, "If an emergency happens, how quickly are these in the water?" William was told that they are constantly patrolling the waters. Standing at the top of the lifeguard tower, He blew a whistle to signal that there was an emergency in the sea in a simulated exercise. He then watched as the lifeguards ran into the water and went to the aid of 3 swimmers who had got into difficulty. One person was carried back to the beach, while a second was rescued by a jet ski which arrived at the distress scene in under 1 minute.